Hey friends. Are you a disciplined person? Are you such a person who has been working on his goals for years, with full discipline, without getting distracted? Well, if the answer is no, then this is bad news. Unfortunately, in this whole world, there are less than 1% of naturally gifted people who are geniuses or, you can say, are lucky who get an amazing life without doing anything, whereas on the other hand, feel good or bad, more than 99% people like you and me. If we have to do something big in life, then we have to learn discipline, anyhow. You know, recently, I made a video on middle-class traps, which is quite interesting. I made that video wholeheartedly and shared my insights and stories, and most of you guys supported it a lot, but there were some comments. There was a comment where he said, "Brother, all this okay, but you got success because Geo had come at that time. Geo came, that's why you were lucky, that's why you were able to move forward." Yes, I agree that I was lucky. But the thing is, only I was not lucky. All the people like me who were creating content with discipline were making good content, all of them were lucky. And guess what, the one who commented if he would have been making content since then or if he would have been making even today, then he could get an opportunity. You know, when Geo came, a lot of creators came, and then the boom got decreased, but still people kept making content. Then one more chance came, at the time of COVID. A lot of people were at home. A lot of creators who were making content with discipline, were creating content regularly, they achieved high growth quickly. This means that if you want to be lucky, you need to make a decision. That's why, please, man, don't keep this mentality that all this happens because of luck. I accept that luck is a great factor, but one more thing which is important is to work with discipline. That's why you should have discipline. And discipline is not something which your parents will give you as heritage. No, it's not that. It is such a thing which you have to put in yourself, will have to learn. That's why if you are ready to learn this amazing skill, then comment down and give your commitment, that, yes, I am willing to learn discipline. But now, the question is how to learn discipline. I always say, if you want to be rich, learn from rich people. If you want to be a good bodybuilder, then learn from a good bodybuilder. Similarly, if you want to learn good discipline, then tell me, who are the most disciplined people? Military people, soldiers, who have ultimate discipline. So today, a military guy, Jocko Willink, who has been a Navy SEAL like David Goggins, where his rank was lieutenant commander, who has done multiple operations in multiple countries, he has served in multiple wars, and after which he has taught many corporate leaders discipline. His one of the best book named Discipline Equals Freedom. I am going to share the learnings of this book. Have you ever thought that why military people are so disciplined? Because there is a lot at stake. If they are not disciplined, then they can die, and along with them, other people can also die, which is a very high-stakes thing. That's why the soldiers and military people can't say that, no, I don't want to be disciplined today, I will have fun, let it happen. They can't do it. They know that it's very important to stay disciplined. That's why they are given hard challenges. That's why, first of all, I want that you also start having this mentality that discipline isn't a choice. You have to be disciplined, it will impact your and others' life also. Trust me. Once you get such mentality, after that, the second thing you have to understand that is the difference between motivation, willpower and discipline. Because of maximum time, people are not able to achieve discipline because they are not able to understand the difference between them. And obviously, until you understand something well, till then, how will you achieve that thing in your life? So, let's see them one by one. What is motivation? Basically, motivation is a desire, feeling, craving, such a feeling where you get burst of energy. Now I have to do something. Like for example, if you watch this video, you will get motivated that, I have to be disciplined from tomorrow. And maybe you start waking up early from tomorrow, which I want wholeheartedly that you should, so why will it happen? The reason behind it is emotion and motivation. Right? Second is willpower. Willpower is used to resist something. Like for example, if you are working on losing fat, and ice cream or chocolate is put in front of you, and you deny it and don't eat it, then you use willpower here. And then comes discipline. Discipline is usually a character trait. You don't feel it like motivation. But with the help of it, you learn taking action against feelings. You work, even if you don't feel like working. For example, you watched the video, got motivation, and you went for one day. But you notice, second, third or fourth day, when your body starts getting tired, when your muscles will start getting tired, or you feel low, that day, you won't have any motivation. You won't feel like going to gym. And if you go gym against all these feelings, then it's called discipline. That's why understand this one thing well. Next time, whenever you do something, ask yourself if you are doing it because of motivation or willpower. And when you don't have any of them, then remember, you have to use discipline. So that you can decide intentionally that, yes, I am a disciplined person. I am doing it because I am a disciplined person. As you start taking actions intentionally while thinking about discipline, it will help you get more disciplined. But understanding discipline is the starting point. After that, you have to understand who is the biggest enemy that don't let you become disciplined. Who is your biggest enemy? Let's understand that. Imagine that you have gone 100 years ahead in the future, where you have a lot of money, have the world's best cars, and have a bungalow. And as soon as you enter the house, you feel extremely good, because of the extremely good interior, you have a king-size bedroom, and what the most important thing is, while watching TV comfortably, you will keep doing fun, but you have such good businesses, that you are getting millions of rupees without even moving hand. Would you have fun in such life? If it's yes, then this is what the problem is. Lou Gehrig, maybe I am not pronouncing his name properly, he has been one of the greatest baseball players, who have set multiple records like 23 Grand Slams and 495 home runs. But like other great players, Lou was not a national athlete. In fact, when he was a kid, his weight was too much. He wasn't even fit to play baseball. But then, how did he overcome all the challenges and played 2,130 games continuously, without missing even a single game? Well, the answer is very simple. He was able to do it because he had done hard training than all the players. He never quit. Even if he gets sick, gets injured or anything. He never missed any game. And this is what helped him become a legend. Now, why I am sharing this story? Because see, if you have to get legendary position, then you have to remember one thing, that it's not possible without getting consistent and disciplined. When most people think about their dream life, think about becoming a millionaire or billionaire, then they dream of having a comfortable life, a big house, cars, and tons of things. Whereas if you want such a life, then you have to stop dreaming about having a comfortable life. There is a good quote by Naval Ravikant, you need to try hard to get what you want, or you will be forced to like what you'll get. Your dream you are having about a comfortable life, it's a very bad thing. Because it'll never let you work hard. Because see, the opposite things are going on. You want a good and comfortable life, but you will have to be persistent like Lou to get such a life, will have to work very hard, will have to get out of comfort zone, even if you are sick. That's why I understand this thing. Comfortable life is going to be the biggest enemy of your comfortable life, which you have to kick out. Author says, the day you learn doing it, discipline equals freedom. If you start reprogramming discipline with freedom, only then you'll be able to live a free life. Like for example, you see, everything has become very easy and comfortable these days. You want food, order it from Zomato app. Want to go somewhere? Book Ola or Uber. This means that the level of comfort is increasing. But still, people are tense today. Still, people aren't happy today. Still, people aren't able to make a lot of money. Despite having so much convenience. Why? Because all these things are taking him towards a comfortable life, whereas if you want to be good, you have to go towards a disciplined life. But we see a disciplined life as a punishment since childhood. That, it will take a lot of hard work, it will cause pain, it doesn't feel like doing it, etc. Unless this thinking changes, it is not at all possible to bring about this thinking. We have talked enough about mentality. Now let's come to how can you become disciplined. What tips, tricks, tactics you can use to live a disciplined life. Let me tell you that also. First, let's see how the author stayed disciplined. He focused on 3 keystone habits to stay disciplined. And they motivate us to focus on these 3 W's. The first W of 3 W's, or you can call it rule number 1 according to the author that has helped him the most, to achieve discipline, is waking up before dawn. Many times, there is a dialogue in movies, whom face I saw in the morning, whole day will go bad. Well, this is true to some extent. Because whenever we wake up early and the first thing we do or it happens with us sets the tone, how our day will pass. If you do something challenging at first in the morning, then you get the full control of your day. You feel powerful. You think that I woke up early, now I can do this and that. And it has happened with me also. The day I feel lethargic, I don't wake up, it ruins the tone of my whole day and I feel like a loser whole day. The author says when he wakes up in the morning, it turns out to be a keystone habit for him, on the basis of which he was able to do the other two Ws. Or say, 3 rules. The second is exercise. Author says there is a very famous lesson of that book that discipline begets discipline. Means that discipline brings more discipline. If you wake up with discipline in the morning, or maybe you do a workout or exercise along with that, then it increases the momentum of discipline to stay more disciplined the whole day. I have made tons of videos on exercises, so I won't go in much detail. You watch that video by clicking the I button. Now let's come to the third rule, third W, that is, work on a dreaded task. See, whether you are doing a job, or a self-employed or a businessman, no matter who you are right now, you would have one such task which is important to do but you are procrastinating. And the author says it's a very bad thing to do it. Because it becomes the habit of procrastination. That's why any important thing, which you think is important to do, stop procrastinating that and do it now. And how can you do it? For that, let me tell you 5 tactics from his book Military Tactics which you can use. In which the first is, laugh at your problems. See, whenever something bad happens in the life of maximum people, then what they do, they get very sad and depressed. I also get depressed, sometimes. But the author says, if you have to stay disciplined, then you should be able to laugh at your problems. Or you should say, good. Means that whatever happened, happened for the good. But there is one more thing, he is not asking you to be a blind optimist, he isn't asking you to put in blind positivity in yourself, he says that your problem won't get solved with positivity. But the thing is that your problem won't get solved with negativity. The problem will end when you convert that negative output into something good. And when you do it, then you will feel that you are living a life, you are still alive, and you ready enough to fight one more war. And whenever something bad is going on with you or anything bad is going on, then say, good. Then go one step beyond, laugh at your problems. Due to which, instead of getting scared, you will feel courageous to fight back. Second tactic you can use is, go on destroyer mode. Imagine that you have an enemy, who is waiting that when you get weak, as soon as you get weak, he will attack you. What would you want to do with such an enemy? You will want to kill him, right? Otherwise, he will kill you. Authors say, something similar happens with us. Whenever we feel lethargic, that, no man, I won't go to gym today, then what's happening? Your weakness, i.e. your enemy, is attacking you. And if you let him win, then it will start killing you. Bad thing will happen to you. That's why, go on destroyed mode, at such a time. At that time, remember that you don't have to let your enemy kill you, you have to get charged emotionally and have to say, I am not feeling like doing it today. I'll do more today. David Goggins does the same thing. David Goggins says, I used to go for jogging in the morning, I definitely go on normal days, but sometimes, when raining takes place and I feel like not going outside, then I definitely make sure that I am going. When it's snowing, I make sure that I definitely go. Otherwise, at this time, our enemy that doesn't want us to move forward, he starts suppressing us. But you remember, you don't have to get suppressed, you have to get motivated and end it. There is a quote of author, fight weak emotions with the power of logic, but fight the weakness of logic with the power of emotion. Because see, running in rain or when you are tired and don't want to go to gym, but still you have to go, maybe, it wouldn't be logically right. But at that time, you have to use your emotions. That, no, how it won't happen. I'll make it happen. Go emotional this time. This tactic will be very useful. Third, we'll do it tomorrow. Many times, when there is an important task, we say, we'll do it tomorrow. Or, we'll do it day after tomorrow or later. Author says, we have to use this same attitude, we don't have to let it go. We have to use it for negative things. Whenever we wake up tomorrow, we feel, let's go tomorrow, not today. Because I am very tired today and feeling very weak. At that time you have to say, no, I don't have to give up today, I'll give up tomorrow if I want. Because many a times we think we are very weak, we think we don't have enough strength, we won't be able to do it, logical brain is trying to convince us, but at that time, if we convince ourselves that, it's okay, let me try today, let me push myself a little more. If it feels the same tomorrow, then it's fine. Go ahead, take a break. But maximum times, you notice we don't need breaks as much as we think we do. Our mental weakness is pressing us. That's why, use "will do it tomorrow" by saying to your weaknesses. Fourth, psychological edge. You would have seen that military soldier doing the training. They just keep doing training again and again. Why do they keep doing training? One of the biggest reasons is that when we go to war, our brain stops working. At that time, the way we have trained our body, we take actions habitually in that way, which increases our winning chances. Similarly, if you want to keep discipline, then start training yourself. Give yourself a psychological edge. Giving the edge means, for example, if you have to go to gym in the morning by waking up in the morning, when you won't have mental power, don't leave any work for yourself, that I have to pack the bag or have to wear shoes. You keep everything ready at night. In the morning, you just have to make a habit that I have to wake up, have to do brushing, have to go to washroom, have to keep yourself trained for bare minimum things. And along with that, what the author uses, and you can also use, you can listen to motivational music that charges you emotionally. All these things will give you a psychological edge in staying disciplined. I see a lot of people who go to gym, they listen motivational music. I also have done it multiple times. That if I have to run more, have to do more push-ups, then I listen motivational musics. Similarly, you can use motivational songs and can train yourself by giving yourself a psychological edge. And last, choose like your idol. See, the author says, no matter how much rich or poor we are in our life, no matter what the race or religion is, we always have one thing for sure, that are our choices. Every person has a choice of whether to wake up or not. Whether to work on goals or not. Have to watch TV or go to gym. Have to eat good food or bad food. We have a choice of everything. At that time, you do an exercise with yourself, whoever you consider your idol, then imagine, if your idol had been in your place, what decision would he have taken? What choice would he have taken? Trust me, if you start doing this exercise, if you start putting your idol at your position, that I have to become like him, then I will have to choose it. If you start doing this exercise, it will help you fight resistance. There is a very good book named Art of Work. There, the author says there is a thing named resistance which we all have, which makes us procrastinate, and it makes us compulsed to take the easy choices. Resistance is always working against us. We should always be ready for that, and if you do exercise at this time, and think that, this is my idol. Like, Arnold is my idol. If Arnold had been here, would he have woken up or not? Would he have eaten this food or not? If you start asking it yourself before eating, if you start being conscious, then it will help you change your mentality, take good actions, and stay disciplined. And at the end, remember it, dreaming, planning, watching videos, reading books, all these things won't work. It would become reality if you take action. If you stay disciplined. That's why I would like you to get value from this video. The first thing you do, if possible, do any one task after watching this video. If possible, do a dreadful task which you were procrastinating. Do the task, come back on the video, and comment down below that I have done this task. It can be big or small. Any task which you were trying to procrastinate, write that in comments section. It will make me feel that this video benefited you, and others will get motivation that you are doing work, so let me also do work. For yourself, and for those who are watching this video, go and do a work by using your willpower. I know you aren't feeling like working. But it doesn't matter. Say, I am a disciplined person, and I will go and do it. Go, do the work. Must write in the comments section what work you have done. I am reading your comments, I'll feel proud of you. And others will get motivation, okay? That's it for now. If you liked this book Discipline Equals Freedom, then read this book, it's quite amazing and interesting book. And if you want to keep learning such things through me, then subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. I want to make Ken the world's biggest book club. Help me in that mission. See you in the next video. I made a very good video on David Goggins on discipline. Trust me, this person is extraordinary. His story is very extraordinary, and that is one of my best videos because his story is one of the best. So, you go and watch this video on David Goggins. you'll get more courage to become a disciplined person. Till then, bye. See you in the next video.